at 17 on Christmas Day, I was going to take my life
Oh, wow.
because I thought it was the only way to get the depression and anxiety to go away. And the night I was going to take my life, dude, no one preached to me. No one said anything to me about Jesus. I had a supernatural encounter with Jesus, stopped me from taking my life.
Wow.
And so that's when I prayed to Jesus and I said, okay, if you're real, take away my anxiety and depression because this is why I want to die. And I haven't had it since that day. It's been over 5 years.
That's crazy.
So that was like my foot in the door with like actually following Jesus. Because there's like a lot of people that say that they're, they're Christian, but then if you look at the fruit of their life, you might be like, you probably don't really mean what you say you mean.
Yeah, I mean, it's in all religions.
Yeah, that happens everywhere,
Yeah.
not just Christianity, but you get that. So for me, that was like the turning point where I was like, I want to make everything I do about Jesus. I want to glorify him with everything that I do because I really believe he's the one that saved my life. And I had that moment. And so that's when I started. That's why I started talking about Jesus online because I felt like I had found the antidote to my problems.
Mm-hmm.
And you know mistakes that you've made no one else knows. I know mistakes I made that no one else knows. So I felt like if Jesus could do it for me, he could do it for literally anyone because I definitely felt like the most broken human being on the planet. So that was kind of where that started for me. But I struggled with all that stuff before I was a believer. But when I started following Jesus, I had stopped watching porn, but I still struggled with turning back to girls sometimes when I would like, I was starting to follow Jesus and then I would go through something at home or I was starting to follow Jesus or I would get hit with this hardship or something would creep up on me. And that took a while for me to get out of. And then, moved out to LA, started chasing Jesus really hard. And then I met my wife out here and it was beautiful.